I don't know how we've coped for the last couple of days, but the Champions League is back. Some big matches for you as well on Tuesday. Jules with me to look ahead to a couple of them in more detail. PSG against Manchester United. What's revenge in French, Jules?
It's revanche. I'm sure you
perfect. I imagine that is very much the storyline in France, isn't it?
Yeah, you're so right. That's exactly that. March 2019, when United came to the Parc des Princes and won it, qualified, went through the last minute with that penalty from Marcus Rashford, 3-1. Of course, there's going to be a bit of that, although it's not the same drama because this one is in the group stage. So no one, whoever loses, if there's a loser, no one will be out of the Champions League. So it's a bit different, slight different dynamic. However, it's a big game, I think, for both teams, really, because PSG have gathered momentum now in the league. They're in good form. They had players missing at the weekend, but they won. Now they've got big players coming back, like Di Maria, Neymar, who will start up front with Kylian Mbappe. Danilo Pereira, I'm told, will start as well to make his debut, the Portuguese international in midfield. So this is really good. And for United, we've had the ups and downs season really so far. And I think it would be very good for them before facing Chelsea at the weekend, not to go to Paris and come back with a hammering. So they have players missing as well. No Maguire, no Cavani, of course, no Eric Bailly either. But let's see how well they can do, especially defensively. You can expect a by 5 against PSG and try to at least play on the counter and create some chances to score goals for them.
Yeah, Harry Maguire tweeting out he was disappointed that he wasn't going on this trip. That's going to be interesting to see how Solskjaer fills that back line against, we all know, the PSG potent attack.
Exactly. I mean, he will have to tinker, really. It's DIY job because no Bailly either, where you could think, okay, Bailly can come in for Maguire, so you probably will have a back 5, I suspect, because you have to try to reduce all the spaces that you could give to PSG and then yourself play on the counter. I think Luke Shaw will have to play centrally, Lindelof will play centrally, then do you bring McTominay down from midfield to play as centre-back? Do you bring him for Mensah in, but he rarely plays? I think there's a lot of questions around that back 5 or that back 4 for United. However, they also know that PSG would like to have a lot of the ball and will leave a lot of space in behind the back 4. So Rashford, whoever plays, Bruno Fernandes, Martial, Van de Beek, whoever is there, Daniel James even with his pace, can certainly find that space and create problems for PSG. I think it would be quite a fascinating opposition of style between the two and quite a fascinating tactical game.
And another fascinating tie at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea taking on Sevilla. I'm not going to take a 0-0 in this one, Jules.
And you're right, Dan, because I can tell you now, I don't think it's going to be 0-0. We saw all the fragilities defensively of Chelsea at the weekend against Southampton in that 3-3 draw. We saw them at West Brom a few weeks ago as well for another 3-3. I think they conceded so many chances. They left that back 4 so much exposed. They've got Kepa in goal. We're not sure if Mendy can be back for the game, but Kepa has been a disaster. And on the other hand, you've got Sevilla who play so well going forward. They lost at the weekend as well, but maybe they had their mind already on this Champions League match. So fascinating contest again. Remember, first game of the group stage last season, Chelsea and Lampard lost at Stamford Bridge against Valencia, another Spanish opposition. So for Sevilla, I think the Europa League is their stuff, no problem, but they also want to make a mark in the Champions League now, and this is a good way to start it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.